Good morning, guys. Welcome to another video. I know it's been a while, but I have a very special unboxing for you. Actually, I have two unboxings. So without further ado, let's just get into it. But before we begin, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the notification bell, and let's get to it. All right, let's start the unboxing. We all know that the best things come in white packaging, so let's just get to it. And here it is. I have a Cartier unboxing for you finally. I know it's been a while, but also I'm saving up for a very special purchase, so stay tuned for that. So what did I get this time? For those of you who don't know my collection, I will link the video down below, but I have quite a few pieces, and I also have a variety of pieces from different collections, so I think it might be very useful for someone who's just thinking about purchasing their first piece or maybe adding up some new collections to the very classic ones. But this one actually is a very interesting purchase because I already have a piece from this collection, which one might argue is very similar, but I still justified having another piece. So let me just show you what it is and explain. So as usual, there's a quality certificate, not a quality, the authenticity certificate, yes. And this purchase, by the way, I made in the store in Samaritan department store. If you don't know where it is, it's basically this new department store in Paris, kind of just located right across the bank. It's very nice inside, and what I like about it is that they do the special engraving there. I think it's the only store in Paris that does the engraving of the boxes, which I'm going to show you right now. So they gave me the two perfume testers, the cleaning kit, which is always nice to have, and actually this one I don't get every time with my purchase, so they were very nice at the boutique because my purchase is relatively kind of not that huge, but they were kind enough to give the cleaning kit, which really you can't have enough of anyway. I kind of lose mine all the time. But this is what it is basically the liquid, the little brush, and the polishing cloth. This is how you're supposed to clean your Cartier jewelry. And this is the box. It's always such a special moment. And this is what I meant by the special engraving. Last time I had that done was in a store in Tokyo, because I didn't know any other store in Paris did it actually. But apparently somebody then does the engraving, which is very special for someone, I think, who's looking for a gift, for example. That's a very nice thing to offer. It makes it just a little bit more special and personal as well. And this is the item. And for those of you who are new to my channel, you know that I already have a very similar ring. So this is a ring from the Trinity collection. This is their smaller size, and what I already have in my collection is the Trinity medium square size. And if you want me to do a comparison, another comparison between this one and the square one, please let me know in the comments down below. But the square version I love. I wear it all the time. I think it's such a fantastic way to zhuzh it up a bit. I think it's a newer, more modern version of the classic Trinity collection. And this one actually, I believe it's the smallest size that they carry right now. And when I say size, I mean the thickness of the metal, the thickness of the rings. Okay, let me show it to you. I bought it for the pinky ring, which has always been a dream of mine, is to have a Trinity ring for the pinky. Now my hands are a little bit swollen, it's also a little bit hot right now, but this is how it looks like. Let's just try to zoom it in. This is how it looks like, and has always been a dream of mine to have a little pinky ring from the Trinity collection. Like I said, my hands are a little bit swollen right now, but yeah, it fits perfectly, and whenever it's a little bit kind of colder, I wear it on this hand. This is the ring. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this purchase. I've always dreamed about having this pinky ring from the Trinity collection, but I could just never justify the price in my head for a pinky ring, and I always opted out for something else. You know, opportunity cost. But finally this time I just caved in and I decided to purchase. the piece. And the first time I saw it was actually on Princess Diana. I think she had a Cartier Trinity pink earring, which I found very elegant and beautiful, so I've always wanted one, and finally I have it in my collection. So now let's move to the second unboxing, and this is for the girlies that know this brand, because this is an upcoming kind of trending brand. I think upcoming in my eyes, at least, because I hadn't known about it before I started seeing it everywhere on Instagram and YouTube. The brand is called Spinelli Kilcollin, if I pronounce it correctly. If I don't, please let me know how to pronounce it correctly. And they had a pop-up store in Paris, and I went there. And actually it was a very interesting experience because it was a very intimate experience. There were only a couple of people presenting the brand, I think their main team, and then there was also the founder, and I was just casually, you know, I could have a casual conversation with the founder. She's actually very cool and very down to earth, and very friendly. It was a very friendly encounter. And there were just a couple of people in and out. It was very quiet, very peaceful. I saw a lot of their pieces. I tried a lot of their very special pieces that cost a little fortune. But for my first purchase, I opted out for something a little bit on a cheaper side because I just didn't know if it would really be something that I would wear a lot. So let me show you what I got. And for this one, I'm a little bit kind of conflicted because I know it's becoming very trendy and popular, and I know some pieces with diamonds and different stones are gorgeous, but they're very expensive. I think the whole brand is just so expensive for what it is. They're charging a huge premium, but let me show you basically what I got. So I got this 3-ring in, it's silver, gold, silver. So this is not actually their cheapest ring that they had. It's kind of like on the lower end. I think it's more like third, second on the lower end. Let me show you what it looks like. And at first I was like, okay, this is such a cool ring. I love it. I love wearing it. Sometimes I wear it on this finger as well. Well, right now I can't really do it. But I've had feedback from people who didn't know this brand, and from people, you know, just my friends being like, oh, what is this ring? And I'm like, well, this is the new ring that I bought. And then, you know, honestly, their opinions were not that great. They were like, okay, well, it's kind of cool, but it'll definitely not worth the price. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below what you think about this brand, because I'm very curious. I'm kind of conflicted. I think it's cool, and it's definitely cooler when, you know, there's like special diamonds, and it can be very bulky, but it gets really, really expensive. I want to know your thoughts, what you think about the brand and their pricing. Anyway, this is my new addition to my jewelry collection. I hope you like it, and let me know what you think about the Pinky Trinity and what you think about this upcoming brand. Not really upcoming, I know that it was founded a while ago, but I think they're becoming more and more trendy. So thank you so much for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the notification bell, and I'll see you next week. Bye.